Sagittarius, I popped in to see what's good with you, see what messages you have for the rest of November, Sag. Um, there really was something about, that was coming through immediately about someone being on this, there being a certain frequency that's good for you, that's healthy for you. It's what you need, but baby, you don't like it. You know, this is like somebody lighting some sage or lighting some frankincense in the room and it upsets your demons, B. For example, someone addresses something you were not ready to face on. Someone addresses something that is going on with your shadow that you're not ready to look at, ready to face, ready to admit is a problem. I don't know why eyelashes are relevant. Somebody's eyelash. Isn't it? You make a wish when your eyelash falls out and then you blow it or something like that. Somebody could be making a wish when it comes to an eyelash, but I feel there being a standstill or there being a pause, there being a late response to you handling matters of the heart, you getting back to someone or someone getting back to you. This could be your partner. There are some concerns that someone has, brought to your attention, has raised some concerns for a while now, and a lot of not taking them seriously, until it's too late. Not even wanting to acknowledge that there is a certain problem or that the problem that they are addressing is an actual problem. Okay? I don't want to admit that. Especially because some of you are supposed to be further along than you are. Some of you feel like you're not supposed to be having this problem. You shouldn't be having this problem in the relationship that you're in or with your age, or this is how people feel about you. Okay? A lot of really struggling with the fact that someone cannot walk away from a partner who is really struggling to reciprocate in love. A lot of heart chakra healing coming through for me. Matters of the love as I pick up all these heart chakra stones, pink and green, rose quartz. I don't know exactly what this is, if I'm gonna be honest, but this green hue that it has to it, and the fact that it's a heart. A lot of self-love work, being called to do a lot of self-love work at this time, not wanting to. It's easier for you to focus on someone else, or where someone else isn't giving you love, isn't giving you what you want. There could be some frustration with you having to go first at this time. You're up, baby. It's Sag season. I don't want to go first. I feel you coming under heavy fucking scrutiny because of how you treat a matriarch, how you handle a matriarch. For someone, this is someone handling you if you're the matriarch. Deception out here in reverse will let go of control issues. Some of you are telling yourself that somebody is trying to control you. Okay, that they're closed-minded. Keep an open mind in reverse. That they're closed-minded, but nah, I feel like this is you showing up as closed-minded because you don't want to listen to somebody else's perspective. A lot of Aquarian energy coming through. Do with that what you will. So this could be friends, this could be co-workers, this could be the collective, this could be you hearing something repeatedly from many different people and it frustrating the fuck out of you. Why am I hearing this here? I'm also hearing this shit at home. I'm also hearing this shit with my girlfriend, my boyfriend. It's annoying, it's frustrating, but you feel like people want to control you, or somebody in particular is trying to control you when they're trying to stop you from making reckless decisions. Protect you from yourself, protect you from your decision making. The problem, comes in where you start smothering someone and then, what's the word? Stopping them, prohibiting them from being able to make their own decisions, have their own karma, choose their own path. having to find a balance here for those of you who are raising children this way, have teenagers this way, but you don't even realize the way that someone doesn't even realize the way that they have already been extremely fucking sheltered. And there's so much that they don't even know while they just want to venture off, or they're unaware, while they just want to venture off into the unknown or into certain dangers or to deal with certain dangers without sitting and being open to some advice for what they should do. Okay? But like, this ain't my first rodeo. I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to offer you some wisdom and you don't want to take it. Or you feel like this is you trying to offer some wisdom to somebody and they don't want to take it. Keep an open mind in reverse. You just yapping, you just talking. There's really something, there's a big thing too about the youth not respecting their elders out here. You know, you may be wondering whether or not you should reconcile with someone like this, but no. You know, I feel like it don't hit the same. For some of you, this could be two adults, and one of them is showing up as a disrespectful little child to the woman, to the mother, to the wife, to the matriarch. Okay, let your friends help you out here, Sag. So for some of you, you have some really great friends in your corner who may be calling out some of your unhealthy behaviors at this time, decisions at this time. You may have friends that you need to talk to and have hard conversations with. Be honest with them about where you're making certain choices. There goes this children card again. You know, it's really giving me, we all children with a bunch of trauma, you know, just trying to play being an adult, trying to do adult things. That energy, or you need to let your friends help you and get some sort of advice because children are involved in some way. I feel like it's important for you to see, or you are uninvolved, you are the child here. And so religious factors out here in reverse, right? And keep an open mind was in reverse as well. So just feel like blocking yourself. It feels like you're blocking yourself because you don't want to ascend. You don't like what you're being presented with. You don't like what you're hearing. You don't like what's coming through. I feel like you pick and choose when someone's messages are accurate, Sag, because you don't like what's coming through. You don't like what's being said. Also, for some of you, because you don't feel like you can afford something on your own. What you mean I gotta break up with this person? What you mean we gotta get divorced? What you mean we gotta separate? What you mean I gotta walk away from this job where I'm going to be? I have a lack mentality. I don't believe in my abilities. Finances and careers out here in reverse. I don't believe in my abilities to make enough money or as much money as I need to be able to take care of myself doing what it is that I love. So somebody's very much attached to still being a worker bee, as opposed to a boss. Even if you have business ideas, okay, or already have an active business, you're still very comfortable working for somebody else because you feel like somebody else's dream is a sure thing and yours isn't. 808 on the clock. You need to develop some abundant perspective, an abundant mentality when it comes to what you're capable of fucking doing, when it comes to your passion and being paid for what it is that you're passionate about. Romantic feelings pops out, passion pops out. When it, you know what is that you love to do, but I feel like not believing in yourself or that you're capable to be able to do that full time. You know, it really backfiring on you. It really not serving you. And I feel like certain situations that are going to be coming up where your financial situation is going to change. Some of you may get into an altercation, and even though you have seniority or even though you've been there a long time, okay, some of you haven't been promoted or haven't been moved up or acknowledged in some way because your heart ain't in it the same way. Some of you believe that you're performing a lot better at work than you actually are. You know, and some sort of tower moment may potentially come in that may get you fired or make you quit. Say fuck you, fuck this, fuck you, fuck this. I don't need this. You know, and kind of force your hand to go harder with what it is that you believe in. You know, there's somebody who's absolutely going to have to deal with the reality that they fumbled a Libra. Libra is coming through that you fumbled the Empress. Sag fumbled the Empress, yo. Or a fire sign fumbles the Empress. Going to have to sit with this, honor this about yourself. You know? Stay optimistic about your love life and getting to know each other. Okay? This could be, and then healing family issues in reverse and free yourself in reverse. So I just feel like wanting to repair, get to know someone, or staying optimistic that someone's gonna try again to get to know this new version of you, or is gonna try again to get you back, win you back. Someone's not doing the work. And I feel whoever it is that doesn't want to do the work, holding their partner hostage, them being wounded, them being broken, holding their partner hostage, not wanting anyone else to have them, while literally putting them on a shelf and letting them wither away. This doesn't feel healthy at all. Someone feels very caged, very trapped. I also just feel like there is something about someone's mother being very jaded, or saying very harsh things that she doesn't realize will affect her son, saying very harsh things about reconciliation out here, and then playfulness. For some of you say really mean fucking things and you just say that you're playing. No, they're fucking hurtful. It's mean, it's cruel, or someone's doing this shit to you. Don't overlook that. Get rid of people like this. But on the back end, there's something about a mother who's been done so wrong by men that she speaks very harshly of men, only wants to surround herself with women, okay? But has a son. Make the effort and chemistry out here. Make the effort to reconcile and find chemistry between you and masculine, the masculines if you are a feminine, or between you and the feminines if you are a masculine, because there's some really unhealthy dynamic out here that one does not realize is going to affect their children. Or someone has so much disdain for their mother and you don't realize that you have children, and because you can't find it in your fucking heart to forgive your mother, or understand your mother, even if you can't forgive her, or your parents, or whatever the fuck this is, there's a certain level that you have refused to work through and be able to heal so that you can ascend, that you're about to pass on to your child. And for some of you, it's going to be even more fucking painful because you've been there every step of the way, loving on your kid to the best of your abilities, while also not understanding that that's exactly how your fucking parent felt. Like they did the best that they could, whether they actually did or not, right? And so you being a more evolved version of this, kind of showing up saying, I know I really did everything that I could do. I really used all the tools in my fucking arsenal, right? I really thought that I did better. I was more loving and caring, and you know, we had a better relationship. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, 12:34 on the clock. Meanwhile, whatever you don't heal, you leave with your child to heal. So something will transpire to change the dynamic of the relationship between you and your child will start to feel some of the resentment that you feel for your parent because you didn't fucking release it, and ultimately you passed that shit down in his fucking DNA or her DNA. That energy coming through. Pay attention to the red flags, okay? Somebody's karma is the way that their child is going to grow up and be like, this is like someone's son or daughter growing up to call the father out for what he's done to the mother, or call the mother out for what she's done to the father, man. That karma hits different. That pain hits different, okay? Some of you are realizing what your kids really think of you, and it's not the best, okay? They don't have the highest regard or the most respect for you based on some of your decisions, or this is how you fucking feel. And you know, it's time to work on that, because how your kids view you says a lot about you, whether you know, like it or not. Or it says a lot about, you know, the impact that you had on them and how you affected them, whether you like it or not. That energy. And there's trauma there that someone doesn't want to acknowledge. You don't want to acknowledge, Sag. You're like, what? I'm a great parent. What? We have a great relationship. What? I love my kid and my kid loves me. Meanwhile, yes, this is true, you know, but the kid feels some things. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I love you.